There is a cemetery filled with dreams that nobody ever saw. Not because those dreams were impossible, not because those people weren't talented, but because they kept talking instead of starting. Have you ever noticed something strange? The loudest dreamers often remain exactly where they started, while the quietest people suddenly become successful overnight. But here's the truth, IT wasn't overnight, IT was years of silent work that nobody noticed. Tonight, I want to tell you a story that might completely change the way you chase your dreams, because after hearing it, you may never announce your next goal again. In a small mountain town lived a young man named Kai. Every evening, he gathered with his friends at a little tea shop overlooking the valley. The conversations were always the same. I'm going to build my own company. I'm going to travel the world. One day, everyone will know my name. His friends admired him, some even envied his confidence. Kai loved talking about the future, so he watched motivational videos every night. He filled notebooks with goals, so he created vision boards, so he bought expensive planners, so he read books about success, so he knew every famous quote. But every morning, he woke up exactly the same. His alarm rang, so he pressed snooze. His notebook remained closed, his plans collected dust. His dreams became entertainment rather than direction. Talking about success gave him the same excitement as actually making progress. Without realizing it, he had become addicted to imagining a better life instead of building one. Months passed, nothing changed, except his speeches became even more inspiring. One rainy evening, an old traveler quietly sat beside Kai. The old man listened as Kai passionately explained everything he planned to accomplish. When Kai finally finished, he smiled proudly. So, what do you think? The old traveler simply asked, how many of those things have you already started? Kai hesitated. Well, I'm preparing. The old man nodded. And how long have you been preparing? Kai laughed nervously. A while. The traveler smiled gently. You know, a seed never becomes a tree by giving speeches about becoming a forest. Kai frowned. The old man continued. The river never tells the mountain where it's going, it simply keeps flowing. Then he stood up. Before leaving, he placed a small stone on the table. Carry this stone every day. The day you accomplish your dream, throw it away. Kai looked confused. What does that mean? The traveler replied, every time you feel like telling people your dreams, hold the stone instead. Then he disappeared into the rain. The next morning, Kai almost posted another motivational quote. He stopped. He remembered the stone. Instead of posting, he worked. For 1 hour, nobody noticed. The next day, he wanted to tell his friends about his new beginning. Again, he touched the stone. Instead, he practiced. Another hour. 1 hour became 3.3, became 5. Weeks became months. Something unexpected happened. The less Kai talked, the more energy he had. He discovered something psychologists call premature satisfaction. Every time we announce our goals, our brain receives social approval before earning real results. The applause comes too early. The motivation quietly disappears. Kai finally understood. His biggest obstacle had never been laziness. It was the illusion of progress. People began asking strange questions. Kai, why are you so quiet lately? He smiled. Just busy. His social media became silent. His weekends disappeared. His evenings belonged to practice. While everyone else debated ideas, Kai built them. While others searched for perfect timing, Kai made imperfect progress. Some days were painful. Some days he doubted everything. Some mornings he wanted to quit. But unlike before, he stopped announcing every emotion. He simply continued. 1 brick, then another, then another. Years later, people called him an overnight success. They saw the finished building. They never witness the thousands of invisible bricks beneath it, because real transformation is almost always invisible until suddenly it isn't. One autumn evening, Kai returned to the same tea shop. His old friends were still there. The conversations had not changed. "I'm planning, someday, when the time is right," Kai smiled. "Those words sounded familiar," one friend asked. "Kai, how did you become successful so quickly?" Kai reached into his pocket. He pulled out the old stone. Everyone stared. "This stone taught me more than any book." He placed it on the table. "I used to carry this every day." "What does it mean?" Kai answered softly. "It reminded me that every sentence I wanted to speak could become an hour of work instead." Silence filled the room. Not uncomfortable silence, awakening silence. Your dreams do not need more witnesses. They need more work. The world is already full of people announcing what they will become. Very few quietly become it. Remember, the tree never argues with the seed. The sunrise never announces itself. The ocean never asks permission to reach the shore. Nature understands something humans often forget. Results speak with a voice louder than promises. So the next time you feel the urge to tell everyone about your next big dream, pause, close your mouth, open your notebook, take one small action, then another and another. One day, people will ask, "How did you do it?" You won't need a long explanation, because your life will answer the question for you. So don't tell the world what you're going to become. Become it, and let your actions tell the story that your words never could. Because dreams inspire people, but actions change lives. If this story resonates with you, please leave a like and subscribe to support your own journey. Don't just dream, start acting today.